Kids' movies are generally associated with humor, hilarity, and absurd plots, but that's not true at all. Several kids' movies have produced some great emotional stories, strong characters, and plots that can make you cry, like Iron Giant, Grave of the Fireflies, Frankenweenie, and Toy Story series. Welcome to Binge TV, and today we have compiled a list of top 10 saddest kids' movies for you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn notifications on for more videos like this one. 10th place, All Dogs Go to Heaven. The film revolves around Charlie B. Barkin and his best friend Itchy Itchaford. Both escape from the dog pound and return to their casino riverboat. Carface, who is Charlie's business partner, refuses to share the profits and tells him to leave with half of the casino's earnings. Charlie leaves, but Carface hires a killer and plots Charlie's murder. Charlie, who is drunk, gets killed in a car accident. Charlie goes to heaven despite his life was full of sins, where an angel tells him that all dogs are innocent and loyal, so they go to heaven. Charlie steals a gold pocket watch, which sends him back to Earth. The angel tells Charlie that he can never return to heaven. When the watch stops again, he will be sent to hell. Charlie prepares for revenge on Carface, but comes to know that he has kidnapped an orphan girl, Anne-Marie, who can talk to animals. Charlie has another motive. Now he decides to rescue Anne-Marie. 9th place, The Neverending Story. The Neverending Story is a fantasy film based on the novel The Neverending Story by Michael Ende. 10 years, Bastian Bucks is a shy kid who lives with his widowed father. One day on his way to school, Bastian is chased by bullies but escapes by hiding in a bookstore, annoying the bookseller, Mr. Coriander. Bastian's interest in books leads him to ask about the one he is reading, but the bookseller advises him not to read it, saying that it is not a safe story like regular books. Bastian, out of curiosity, secretly takes the book and hides in the school. The book describes the fantasy world of Fantasia slowly being demolished by a wicked force called the Nothing. The childlike empress who rules Fantasia has fallen ill, and the young warrior Atreyu is tasked to discover a cure, believing that once the empress is well, the Nothing will no longer be a threat. The Nothing summons a vicious and highly intelligent wolf-like creature called Gmork to kill Atreyu. 8th place, 8 Below. In January 1993, Jerry Shepard, who is a guide at an Antarctica research base of the National Science Foundation, is asked to take UCLA professor Dr. Davis McLaren to Mount Melbourne to find a rare meteorite from Mercury. Due to heavy snow, the only way to the mountain is by dog sled. While Shepard and McLaren are on the journey, they are called back to base camp due to an approaching storm. McLaren asks Shepard to give him half a day to find a fragment of the meteorite. Later, when both of them are returning to the base, McLaren slips down and breaks his leg, falling into freezing water. Shepard saves him with the help of his lead dog Maya to carry a rope to McLaren and pull him out of the freezing water. The dog leads them back to the base, but all the humans are immediately evacuated and the dogs are left behind, and immediate rescue cannot be attempted to save them. After 5 months, Shepard returns to make one last attempt to rescue his dogs. 7th place, Up. Young Carl idolizes famous explorer Charles F. Muntz. When accused of fabricating the skeleton of a giant bird he brought back from Paradise Falls in South America, Muntz leaves and vows not to return until he has captured one alive. Carl meets a girl named Ellie, who is also a Muntz fan, who confides her desire to move her clubhouse from an abandoned house in the neighborhood to a cliff overlooking Paradise Falls. The two later marry and live in the restored house, and Carl works as a balloon salesman. The pair saves money to go to Paradise Falls one day, but every time the money is used for some other reason. Finally, they save enough money, but when the time comes and Carl arranges for the trip, Ellie falls ill and dies. 6th place, The Fox and the Hound. After his mother is killed, Todd, the fox, is taken in by the kindly widow Tweed. He soon befriends the neighbor's new hound dog, Copper. The two become good friends and are inseparable, but their friendship is hampered by their masters due to their different nature. They grow apart as they grow older. Copper has become a strong hunting dog, and Todd a wild fox. The pair must overcome their inherent differences to salvage their friendship. 5th place, The Land Before Time. The film revolves around Littlefoot, who is a young plant-eating dinosaur. His mother dies while protecting him from the carnivores. Before her death, she tells him to reach the legendary Great Valley, a valley where other animals of his kind exist. After many years, Littlefoot sets out with his friend Sira in search of the land, and during his journey to freedom, he makes new friends along the way. The Littlefoot never realizes that during his journey, he is being tracked by the killer dinosaur, the same dinosaur that killed his mother. Fourth place, Bambi. A young deer named Bambi joins his new friends, a rabbit named Thumper and a skunk named Flower, in exploring his forest home. As a boy, he learns from his doting mother and his father, the great prince of the forest, that there are dangers in the open meadows where hunters can spot the animals, and he meets a beautiful young doe named Faline. As Bambi grows up, he learns that there is a tragedy as well as beauty and joy in his forest world and on the path to adulthood. A time comes when Bambi escapes from some hunters, though Bambi's mother never returns. Third place, Coco. A 12-year-old Miguel dreams of becoming a musician even though his family strictly forbids it. His great-great-grandmother named Imelda was married to a man who left her and their daughter named Coco to pursue a career in music, and when he never returned, Imelda banished music from her family's life before starting a shoemaking business. Miguel is accidentally transported to the land of the dead, where he seeks the help of his deceased musician great-great-grandfather to return him to his family among the living and to reverse his family's ban on music. The film won 2 Academy Awards for Best Animated Feature and Best Original Song, Remember Me. It also won Best Animated Film at the BAFTA Awards, Golden Globe Awards, Critics' Choice Movie Awards, and Annie Awards. Second place, The Lion King. The Lion King follows the adventures of the young lion Simba, the heir of Mufasa. Mufasa is the king of the jungle, and all the animals obey him and believe in his power and strength. His wicked brother Scar hates him and wishes to become the new king. He plots to seize Mufasa's throne by luring father and son into a trap of wildebeests. In the struggle to save Simba's life, Mufasa dies and Simba escapes. Simba leaves the jungle but returns as an adult to take back his homeland from Scar with the help of his friends Timon and Pumbaa. First place, E.T. After a gentle alien becomes stranded on Earth, the being is discovered and befriended by a young boy named Elliot. Bringing the extraterrestrial into his suburban California house, Elliot introduces E.T. to his brother, his little sister, Gertie, and the children decide to keep its existence a secret. But soon, E.T. falls ill, and also the government intervenes, and things become difficult for both Elliot and the alien. E.T. was a blockbuster and became the highest-grossing film of all time. Critics acclaimed it as one of the greatest films of all time, and it won 4 Oscars at the 55th Academy Awards: Best Original Score, Best Visual Effects, Best Sound, and Best Sound Editing. It was re-released in 1985 and again in 2002 to celebrate its 20th anniversary with altered shots, visual effects, and additional scenes. In 1994, the film was added to the National Film Registry of the Library of Congress, being designated as culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. So what are your thoughts on all these kids' movies? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for more.